I'm fairly confident that this kind of work stoppage could have been therefore avoided.
While Canadian National Railway workers returned back to work Friday after the company ended its lockout, there's still uncertainty if CN and Canadian Pacific Kansas City trains will be running next week, as some say this labor disruption could have just been avoided. University of Manitoba professor Bruce Curran wrote an op-ed in the Globe and Mail arguing that if proposed federal changes to safety rules governing fatigue management, an issue pertaining to this labor dispute, were done sooner, we wouldn't be in this position.
They're proposing to basically provide for consultation a set of these draft set of these regulations, but they haven't provided them yet, and they are suggesting that it will be 2025 before they are actually implemented. And I would argue that had these been in place, then you wouldn't be forcing the parties in this dispute to be negotiating over safety.
Federal Labor Minister Stephen McKinnon ordered railway companies CN and CPKC to resume their operations, as well as to have the union, the Teamsters Canada Rail Conference, and the employers go to binding arbitration. While CN workers returned to work Friday, the union served strike notice to the railway company the same day, which could see workers walk out as soon as Monday. CPKC says they are preparing to restart its railway operations as the work stoppage there continues. Despite the parties being sent to binding arbitration, it's unclear if the Canada Industrial Relations Board would actually impose binding arbitration.
When it comes to a question of do you allow the workers to retain their existing rights, or do you weaken those rights where the employer wants them weakened, that's not the same kind of an issue. So arbitrators are generally hesitant to make big changes around rights and the language that's there in a contract.
As the two sides battle it out, some say the uncertainty that lies ahead could cause reputational harm, especially with our neighbors down south who also rely on a rail system.
We are very dependent on rail in this country because we have a lot of products that move by rail. These are heavy products moving long distances, and a lot of us commodities, whether it be forest products or grain or coal or potash, the list goes on.
In Winnipeg, Edward Jan, City News.